What's up, my man? Long time. Yeah. Creepy red man. Nurul, is that you? Is that you, Nurul? Have you changed? Have you changed your? Thank you for the thumbs up. Have you changed your? Why you change your username? Is that you, Nurul? I don't know. Where are you at now? Do you have a school? Slim Slake, how are you doing today? Creep. Yes, I know you're Nurul, but I'm asking why you decided to change your name, your username. Why did you change your username? You don't like your username? You're now Creepy Red Man. Creepy Red Man. Hello, Slim Sulek is back. Welcome back, Slim Sulek. Slim Sulek also changed his username. What's happening with you guys? Why you guys are changing your username? I'm Jacob in Harlem. Do you remember me? Yes, I do remember you. Ayame is back also. Welcome back, Ayame. How are you doing today? How is your day in Hawaii? Hey, Jacob, I remember you from Michigan, man. You are from Michigan. I remember you. I remember how you changed your username. And Nurul, I changed my name because it's the same Roblox display name. Man, you need to teach me how to play Roblox, okay? We have to put time, Nurul. We have to agree. We have to come find a time, and then I can log on my computers, and you show me how we can play Roblox together. How many subscribers do you have, Nurul? Happy birthday in advance. Happy birthday to you, my friend. Happy birthday to you, okay? But how many subscribers do you already have? A lot. Okay, a lot of subscribers. How many? Like 200? Oh man, we have 13 people. That's cute, man. Oh yeah, that's cute. How many subscribers do you have? Guys, I'm promoting people here. If you want to get a lot of subscribers, you can ask us. You see Nurul now got a lot of, look at my channel. Okay, I'll be going to your channel and I'll be checking it out. Do you have how many? Like 1,100? How many? Because last time when you were here, you only had like two subscribers. Today you're having like more than, I don't know, 1,000. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, my friend. Yes, guys. Thank you to all of you guys. If you're here for the first time, oh, you got 108. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. Okay, now can you go live streaming? Can you go live streaming? Are you able to go live streaming? If yes, then let me know, because one of these days I'll be streaming with you. Okay, we'll be playing Roblox. Oh yeah, Illumina University. I can live stream because I got banned. Why? What happened? What did you do, my friend? Bro, I was, Tamil Nadu is in the house, man. Welcome, my friend from Tamil. Saran from Tamil Nadu. Where in Tamil Nadu are you coming from? Are you from Chennai or you from Madurai? What I say at the comment. What did you say at the comment? Oh, free Palestine. Bro, you have to be very careful, man. You don't have to like say something crazy, okay? And it got fine. Okay. So what are you going to do now? What are you going to do? Are you going to fight the ban? I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. Be careful, okay? Don't say mean things. Don't say things that are mean to other people. Hello, I just wanted to say God bless you and have a great day. Thank you, my friend Ario. Your name is Ario Inside 767, man. Thank you, my friend. God bless you too, man. Have a wonderful day, my brother. Saransa, okay, bro, I'm from Madurai. Welcome, my friend from Madurai, man. I have a friend from Madurai. She's a doctor. She's from Madurai. So, how is Madurai? How are you guys doing in Madurai? So, library prep is 3 to 4 hours, 1 to 1.5, and on extra DNA. Okay, bro, I'm from. Oh, yeah. Eliminate less process on alcohol, eliminate DNA prem, the M, the information, the node, the band, the B, the link transposon that generate an insert size of an insert size of 350 base per will command ordering DNA index. Okay. Oh, Vanakam. I only know Vanakam, okay? Thank you for the thumbs up. I don't know who, the person who gave me a thumbs up, the second person who gave me a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Thank you for the thumbs up, my friend. Thank you for the thumbs up. Vanakam to my Tamilian people. Vanakam. Deliver even female population exceptional data quality. Enhancing library preparation efficiently with integrated delivery instruction perfectly. It will provide fast, user-friendly workflow that will be data processed to 5 to 3.5 hours. Obtain reliable result eliminating quality of delivery consistent insert size view for optimal performance regardless of delivery base. Creepy man, I think I'm gonna keep being moderator. Why do you wanna quit being a moderator? Be based technology meanwhile. Also available as a free. Why do you want to keep? Why do you don't want to be a moderator no more? What happened? What did I do to you? Did I do something wrong? Do I need to fix my behavior? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I thought I was your friend, my friend. Nurul. I thought I was your friend. I thought I was your friend. Now you want to leave me? Powerful integrated workflow for preparing library prep in a wide range of sequencing applications that requires sequencing or re-sequencing solutions. Wide range of applications requires integrated DNA PCR free prep efficient fast and integrated library prep workflow that will highly accurate. Okay. Essay tag, the 3.5 information, packaging user and before the flow description, hand-on experience. Is the near DNA workflow compatible with flow and saliva? Yes, it is compatible. Oh man, Paris, what's up, my friend? How are you doing? It's been a while, yes, indeed. How are you doing, man? I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful, man. I'm just preparing. I'm just writing a lot of document, writing a lot of things, and I also have another YouTube channel, guys. Let me tell you, but I'm not gonna say. Thank you for the thumbs up, by the way. I also have another YouTube. I also have another, like I have like 3 different YouTube channels that I'm posting in. And that was taking a lot of my time. I also have TikTok. I also have like work to do. So guys, I'm so sorry for my absence. Paris, what's up, man? How you been, man? How you been, Paris? What is happening to you? This is your main channel. Yes, this is my main channel. This is the channel where I speak in English. Other channel I speak in language you guys will not be able to understand. I was creating a channel for just African people, man. But in a couple days, I was able to get at least like one of my channel I got like almost 50 subscribers, and then the other one I got 120. So I did pretty good. How you doing, and how is your channel? Oh yeah, sometimes they do good. You don't even know the reason why they do good and why they don't do good. You know what I mean? Sometimes they do good. You know, at one point I was posting video on one of my channel. I was getting around 10,000 views a day. But then again, I did that. I was getting huge views, and then it stopped. It became just 1,000 shit like that. So things happen, man. Oh, I am moving houses, man. So I'm kind of busy. I will stop posting on my channel hopefully until room is ready. Oh, where? Okay, what is happening to your room? You guys are moving your house. You guys are moving to moving out of Damam. You from Daman, right? Okay, you guys bought a new house. Is that what you're trying to tell me? You bought a new house in Dammam? Faisal Sheikh, hello friend, how are you? I'm doing wonderful, man. How are you guys doing? Creepy Save. Okay, bye. I'm a different stream. I'm gonna go different stream. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Bye, Nurul. Nurul. Bye. Thank you very much for coming. Chiahua Service. Hi. Faisal Sheikh. Hi to you. Where's the place? I'm in Chicago, man. Chicago. Where the people that describe it in detail. Yes, all is well, my friend. All is well. How are you doing today? Yeah, I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing right. I'm just writing something. Oh no, my friend, I didn't find anything. I didn't find anything. It's difficult for me to find something for you, my friend. You need to you yourself. You need to start. Like I told you, um, you need to start looking. You need to start looking. Go on LinkedIn, and then when you look at it, if you find something, let me know. Which is laboratory? Oh, you're looking for any kind of job? Okay. But most of this job, like if you're not a U.S. citizen, if you don't have paper, they are not going to. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be easy for you when you're here, but from outside is going to be very difficult. Outside, if you're from outside of USA, you have to have like a big degree. You have to be an engineer. Then you can get a job good. But if you are outside of USA, um, and you want just like a small job, it's going to be difficult. Yes, yes, my friend. Yes. Okay, I understand, man. I understand. Like I said, you see, when you're outside of USA, in order for you to get a visa, there's a work visa that you need to get. I think they call it B1, something like that. That visa, is very expensive, and it is only given to people who are engineer and doctors. They don't give that visa for people who are just, looking for small work. That's why I'm saying that if you're looking for work, labor, driving, stuff like that, you need to be on site. You need to be already in the USA. Yes, I agree with you. No work is small or big, uh, but like I'm saying, like I'm telling you, you cannot. It's not gonna be easy for you to get a visa to come and drive. You know what I mean? The company, big company here, are the one that will sponsor, will pay, will sponsor your visa. And they're not gonna. They always, they're not gonna, take a risk of paying a lot of money to you, because you are just like a small worker. You know what I mean? They will do that with with big people, big workers, like engineer and doctors. Okay, the company say, okay, I will invest in you 5 years. I will give you visa, so you come. But if you are not, you don't have that degree, then first you need to find a way to come here, and then after when you come here, you can get a job. Buy library. Huh? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I told you, like first you need to find a way to come here in order to find a job. man, long four. What's up, my friend? Thank you for the thumbs up. Son of Feto, how are you doing, my friend? Super Saj, Lumio, Mio, Lomaka. I'm not American, my brother. You know, I'm still Cameroonian. Just living in America, my friend. How are you doing? How is London? How is UK treating you? For me, in my brain, UK is synonymous with London. I don't know why. London, UK, England, the same for me. They already got you a new house? They already got you a new house. Wow, that's beautiful, man. Oh, you got yourself a new house. How much you paying for that rent, man? Oh, okay. What is the name of your university, man? You're trying to become a big person over there. Do you have a student? Do they have a student do they have a student that will be assigned to you? You know, that's how you become. You need to teach this UK, these English people. You need to teach them the good way. Oh, Sheffield University, man. Sheffield University. I never heard of it. Sheffield University. It's a big university, though. You know, everything in England is supposed to be big. Yes, I'm Googling it right now. Open 24 hours. They have 27,000 or 28,000 students as of 2016. And University of Sheffield is a public research university. South. You're in North England. Okay, South. You know, there's one guy. British. I think British edit and the other guy that come and talk to her. He's from that area, from the Yorkshire. He was talking to me about this. He was telling me that this is north of England. So you have some people who are living there. You need to know. You need to contact them. Some of our colleagues. Oh, it's a Russell Brook University. Okay. Okay. You need to have PhD in order to be there, right? You're working as a PhD or post PhD researcher. Do you know the structure of English university? No, I don't know. I have no idea whatsoever. What is the Brook University? Russell Brook. Russell. Russell Brook. It's Oxford Brook, a good university. Russell Group University. Okay. Is it like kind of like that's what Google is saying? Is a Russell Group is a UK consortium of research Research and Towns University. Okay. Imperial College of London. Okay, so these universities are just research. You know, they actually focus more on research. Is that what it is? Okay, I got it. Is there anything that is new? Any news? Are the English people still protesting or not? Let me see. Nucleic acid extraction, isolate high quality DNA, RNA for biological sample. Good. The reagent that I use is in their raw lysis graphite typically contain chaotropic soft, detergent, and SDS reducing agent. You know. Ah, okay, okay. Maybe from the area where you are, like, you know, they don't have a lot of people, protesters, you know. Here in Chicago, we also like protesting a lot. Like today is the last day of the DNC, which is like a Democratic National Convention. I think so. Like, you know, people been protesting. There are people call themselves pro-Palestinian. They're protesting against the genocide that is happening in Gaza. Here in Chicago, so Chicago was crazy the past, you know, the past week. You know. My life is quiet because, like, you know, people are coming here, but I was writing. I was doing also some writing some doing some research. So I just, you know, this live streaming. If you're not talking, like, you know, it's very difficult. You have to be like, you know, you have to just focus on what you're doing. If you're not talking, if you're working on your computer or you're writing something, everybody just come and go. You know what I mean? So I was like, bro, let me just write. Let me look for the things. You know, let me look for the things. Try to have like, you know, I'm trying to write a paper, you know, short. What is it? A summary of what we're doing, or you can call it a summary of NGS lab, of what NGS labs does. Starting from extraction of DNA to the sequencing of the DNA and RNA. I wanted to have a bigger pictures, you know, write summary of it for people who are, for the newcomers, so that I can give to them. No, I'm not. I'm just like sitting here, you know, talking. I stayed away. I stayed away from the festival. You know what I mean? I stayed away from the festival because there's a lot of police, a lot of conflict. You cannot drive through that festival. You know, I'm too old for this shit, man. I don't have enough energy to go and fight. So I was just like, you know, running all of my business. Actually, I was doing all of my business away from those people. I was very far from the area. Not far. I mean, I was like 2, 3 miles away from the area. But you know, yesterday you have a lot of Chicago police arresting a lot of bunch of people. So oh no, no. I work like, you know, it's downtown. It's part of downtown. So majority of the politicians that came, they all were, you know, their hotel was just around the area where I work. And the protester wanted to disturb them. You know, they wanted to have. They didn't want them to come there and just party and then go home. The protesters' intention was, or is still, is to disturb them. You know what I mean? To make them to go to their hotel and make noises and all of that. So yeah, and I walk around that area. So majority of these hotels are just around the place where I work. We have everybody, man, from Biden to Kamala Harris. Everybody was here. Barack Obama, everybody. Michelle Obama, all of them, the big Democrats. The Nancy Pelosi, the Hakeem Jeffrey. By the way, I was on my flight from Joburg to Addis Ababa. I was with Achille Mbembe, famous Cameroonian scholar. Oh yeah, Achille Mbembe. I don't know him. I don't know him. I look like you guys know people that we don't know. Achille, let me Google him. Achille Mbembe. Achille Mbembe, man. All right. Otele. Achille Mbembe is a Cameroonian historian, political theorist, and public intellectual. This is professor of history and politics at the Wheat State Institute for Social Economy, the Social and Economic University of the Wheat. Okay. He is known for writing on colonialism. All right. Also, he's in Johannesburg. Okay. My friend, I told you, you know, I'm very disconnected from what Cameroonian and African are doing. Like, if you're not like that famous, like I've been like disconnected from the sub-Saharan Africa for more than like 20 some years. You know, from the time when I left Cameroon to Egypt. When you go to Middle East, when you live in Middle East, you just like focusing. Majority of the media and everything is just focusing about the Middle East and politicians and scientists and all of that. So that's what I was doing. And then when I moved from there to North America, America is also not the kind of the country. America, if you live in a state other than DC, I think DC a little bit. DC is where, like, when I was in DC, you feel like there's a media like that is informing people what is happening in Africa. They do have something like African Voice and all of that. But when you're living in America, you're living in Texas, in all of those states, you will never. You just do your effort in order to know what is going on. But yes, in academic sectors, I know the mathematician, the Cameroonian mathematician, though. You know the Cameroonian mathematician. He's also in South Africa. University of Witwatersrand, Johannesburg. Yeah, Abdon Atangara. Oh, as Vit. Oh, Vit. Okay. Is it not wheat? Is Vit? Are you guys like Indian? You know, Indian do not like distinguish between V and W and V. Indian also say V. When they say we are, they say V are, V V do this thing. And so you guys are saying wits is like a bit. It is in African. Okay, okay. So you guys are allowing the African to dictate. Yeah, 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 yeah. Who's Okay, what about now? You are gone. What about now? What's happening? What is happening? Am I still here? Can you hear me now? Somebody, yes, it is okay. Someone is just calling me. Someone was just calling me, and they leave in the voice message. That's what is happening. I heard it. I always forget. Like sometime before I go stream, I have to I have to be on do not disturb me mode. You know what I mean? Otherwise, people will be calling and disturbing the network. So VIT University is the School of Mine and the Technology, whatever. Is School of South African School of Mines and Technology. It was founded 1910 and 1920. Oh, 1896, 1904. Okay, long time ago. Witwatersrand. Also, what is the best university in South Africa, though? Is this is Wit University or whatever the name is? Witwatersrand University, the best university in South Africa? Or University of Cape Town? Oh wow, I didn't know the University of Cape Town is that big. University of Cape Town. Let me Google that thing. University of Cape Town. Okay. When was it founded? It was founded in October 1829. The chancellor is Precious Moloi Motsepe. And that's the chancellor of the university. He was born in Soweto. University of Cape Town or Stellenbosch. Also, maybe I could be biased, but the University of Pretoria or University of Pretoria is also good. I mean, Google have something. Let me say, what are the top 10 university in South Africa? Best global university in South Africa. Also, the number one is actually University of Cape Town. It is ranked number 116 in the world. University of Witwatersrand, number 2 and ranked number 264, and then Stellenbosch. Wow, what kind of name is this? Are these Netherlands? All of these Netherlands things. Is that a Stellenbosch University? Stellenbosch University. Wow. University of Pretoria is not there actually. Precious Moloi Motsepe is the wife of Patrice Motsepe. Oh, Patrice Motsepe, is that not the guy who's like the president of CAF right now? Is that there's this guy, the president of African football, CAF? Is he not the guy, Motsepe, Patrice Motsepe? Yes. Oh yeah, Patrice Motsepe, yeah. Patrice Topan Motsepe, born 8 January 28, 1962. Businessman and the country's first black billionaire. Motsepe made his fortune. How many billionaires do you guys have in South Africa, bro? Is the South African first billionaire? That's what I was told. His net worth is like $3 billion. He got children too. Sibling. What did this guy? Where did this guy get his? Oh, he's an African rainbow mineral. Yeah, they say that the YouTube, Google is telling me that he's the first he's the first billionaire, black billionaire in South Africa. He's a South African country. He's the first black billionaire. So you guys, this is the first billionaire. South Africa's lifestyle is similar to the American. He is in mining and his wife is Ramaphosa's sister. Oh, so his wife is Ramaphosa's sister? You mean you mean like a full sisters or half sisters or shit like that? So like these are big people. She's 62 years old, man. And she's the chancellor. How did she manage to become a chancellor? Theophile Motshekga. Patrice Motshekga. Diploma in child health from University of, okay. Diploma in woman health from Stellenbosch. Okay, lawyer who also brought up in Soweto. Oh man, so I mean, Soweto, it looked like I was thinking Soweto is just like a ghetto. So you have a lot of billionaires in Soweto, man. Ah, okay, Mochebe, oh, Sauda, okay. Oh, that's I mean, that's the best way to do it, man. You have to marry the son of billionaire or the sister of billionaire, man. Where is Ramaphosa now? He disappeared completely after the election. He's not seen in the political arena. What happened to him? Oh, she's a doctor. So it is just not a, it's not just a ghetto. Okay, there are areas, there are rich area with very wealthy people and they are poor. Oh, okay, so this is a misnomer. For me, like, you know, the way, the pictures I was having in my head was like Soweto is like just like a ghetto area maybe in Johannesburg. Is it in Johannesburg or not? Soweto is supposed to be in Johannesburg, right? This wife of your president, she's a physician. She's a doctor. Wow, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I never been to South Africa, man. I don't know shit about South Africa. I just know something online. I just watch online, man. I just go well, I know about South Africa since high school, man, since like primary, because of Mandela. Mandela is very well known, man. For me, South Africa was always associated with Mandela. Mandela was the guy. When I was very young, when I was young, you know, maybe when I was around 5, 6, I used to think that Mandela is actually a Cameroonian. I didn't know that he was actually from very far. I used to think that Mandela is a Cameroonian, bro. Because I used to see him in TV and all of that. Yes, when I was very young. I didn't know because they were bringing him in, you know, in our TV. My dad used to watch him, and you know, and they speak in French. I didn't know that. Just like I was thinking that majority of the movies, American movie, I used to think they were made in France because of the way they were portrayed on TV. Until very lately that I realized, oh, this is a dub version of American movie. But Mandela used to be thought of as a Cameroonian, you know. Mandela and people used to fight for Mandela. I didn't know what was going on. They have like this documentary that my dad used to watch. I used to not complete those documentaries, you know. I didn't know better. And then I started realizing, oh, there's Africa, there's no, And I used to think Cameroon was the biggest country. Yeah, man, all Cameroonian were fed like Mandela. I'm telling you, to the point that people used to think that Mandela was a Cameroonian. All of us were fed. Like they have short Mandela short in his school, and they were taking money too, you know. So back in the days, and this is how our forefather grew up, man. My dad especially. My dad was very aware of what is happening. My dad was aware of also Gandhi. You know Gandhi from India. Also, my dad used to put like, he used to learn about Gandhi too. Space Bed, what's up, my brother? How are you doing? How are you doing, my friend? The way I see Gandhi, I think Gandhi is just a human being. That's the way I see it. I think Gandhi, nobody can be perfect. All of these like leaders or what is it, revolutionary, if you look, there's one side of their life that is not perfect. Yes, that's the reason why I'm saying that the way I see him right now, I see him as a human being who's not, who's just like anyone. He did good for his people, but he was also like a not so perfect to the point that he can see the terrible things that were happening to the minority, not only to African, but also in India. Yes, he didn't. He's coming from a society that has something called a caste system. You know, they have caste system in India. And I watch an Indian movie, the fight between, you know, in India also they do have like a similar fight between Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. So they have, back in the days, they have India, they do have, during their independence, they did have like a, Gandhi, and then there's one guy who's fighting for people, for the untouchable people. You know, there are people in India, they call them untouchable. Those are the, you know, those are the last caste system, you know, the last people on the caste system. They're the lowest people on the caste system. So that guy, his name is Ambedkar, Dr. Ambedkar. So I watched that movie. Dr. Ambedkar, his whole thing was that, and Gandhi has to like, he made Gandhi fast. He made Gandhi fast like for forever. Gandhi wanted to kill himself because, in order, you know, because he was disagreeing with Gandhi. His name Dr. Ambedkar. Dr. Ambedkar. Let me Google him. Let me show him. Dr. Let me actually send Ambedkar. He's the one who's supposed to be actually. Yeah, let me Google. I'm gonna give you Dr. B. Okay, let me show you. Oh yeah, so like the name of the lowest caste system is called Dalit India. So Dalit India, Dr. Ambedkar is their Mahatma Gandhi. Bhim Rao Ambedkar. Bhim Rao, his name is like this is the guy. You need to watch that. You need to understand. People think that Gandhi is just doing some shit to only Africa. No, even in India, Gandhi was he wasn't full. He didn't want to disobey his religion. He didn't want to break down the caste system, because the Dalit people in India, who are called the untouchable, the Indian upper caste system, the people, Ambedkar. His name. This is Dr. Ambedkar. This is his name? Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. Yeah. So in India, they do have the lowest caste system is called Dalit people. These Dalit people, um, they are not to be married. They're the one, the lowest caste system. They are the one who are cleaning everything. They work in, you know what I mean, cleaning restroom, the lowest job you can find in India. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Dr. Ambedkar, when he came, Dr. Ambedkar also, he's also not a saint. He also, like, he used to be like, you know, Dr. Ambedkar, like, he's back in the days when he drink a water, the cup of water that he used to drink, the other Indian, they call them Brahmi, the other Indian caste system, they will not use that cup. So they see them as dirty people. He cannot sit down, they cannot sit with him, like, you know, and he cannot walk with his shoes and stuff like that. So this Dr. Ambedkar, yeah, no, Dali wanted to keep them in their caste system, the rank. Dali wanted to keep them in their caste system. And Dr. Ambedkar is the reason why many of these Dalit people converted to Buddhism and Islam. Because the Hinduism was actually keeping them at the lowest caste system. And so Dr. Ambedkar was fighting that. And Dr. Ambedkar, you know, was against Gandhi. And he said, he was like, Gandhi, you're trying to fight, you're saying that British people are treating Indian terribly. At the same time, you are treating this Dali, you Indian are treating these Dali people terribly. And so he was like, and Gali, and he was like opposing the independent. He was saying that it looked to me that when we get independent, then, you know, the Dali people will suffer the consequences more. So I think in order for Gandhi to actually force him to accept the negotiation, Gandhi decided to go full, like to fast. He fasted until he was almost about to kill himself. And then people went and put pressure on Dr. Ambedkar to come and say, you know, he agreed with Gandhi. You know, during the independence, there were groups in India that were not with Gandhi. There's Muslim group who decided to break into Pakistan. And then there's this Dalit group, or like the minority, the caste system, the lowest caste system, who are led by Dr. Ambedkar. And Dr. Ambedkar, actually, if you read his autobiography, he was lucky to get education. He was living in India very poor. I think he was working, like, you know, servitude. His parents were working as servitude for the upper caste system. And then I think, you know, he's very smart. He got educated, and I think, like, one of the guy, the upper caste system helped him to come to the US. When he came to the US, he came to realize that the same trouble, and he got educated by the civil, you know what I mean, by the people in the American, the black American, what they're going through in the US. So this is where he got his idea of independence, of being free, of not accepting to be the second-class citizen, or I don't know. So even him, he got influenced by black American. That's the reason when he went back, he was so tough on Gandhi. So Gandhi was coming from South Africa, from England and South Africa, while Dr. Ambedkar was coming from, he went to Columbia University, New York. He was coming from US. And he actually, during that time, during the, during the American apartheid system, you know, in the 60s, before Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, during that time. So it's funny. So my conclusion, and I also read what he did, you know, his writing on black South African during his time in South Africa, and what he did in India. So my conclusion was that is that Gandhi is just another human being with flaws and, you know, with different with biases and different kind of point of views, just like any other human being. He did good things for his people, for his race, for his caste system, not his race, actually, for his caste, for people on his caste system. But he couldn't break the system. He couldn't break the system. He was a very religious person. He couldn't, like, break the system, and that's the reason why Dr. Ambedkar decided, you know, Dr. Ambedkar was the guy who wanted the freedom. I think Dr. Ambedkar also helped to write the Indian Constitution. No, Dr. Ambedkar himself became a Buddhist. Dr. Ambedkar himself, he became a Buddhist. He was a Hindu. But like I say, he got enlightened. He realized that the Hindus religion is actually putting his people, because the caste system is coming from the Hindus religion. So he's putting his people and under the every other caste, every other group of India. The Dalit people are suffering. So he decided, he did a huge movement one day, like more than like millions of Indians converted into Buddhism. It's like he did a speech whereby millions of Indians become Buddhists. And then later on, most of these Dalit people, they are who are using his method of his way of thinking. Some of them actually left Hinduism and become Muslim, because in Hindu's religions, he is like, the Dalit people are not allowed to worship, to go in a Hindu temple where there's upper class Hindu. Like, they're not allowed. They need to, like, they're seen as dirty. You know what I mean? They're seen as the people who are dirty. So they cannot enter inside the temple, the Indian temple, where because I think the upper caste people in India are called Brahmin. Let me Google that. Brahmin. The Brahmin held the most power in Hindu society. They were priests. Okay, so the Brahmin are the top on that upper, the top of the pyramid in that upper caste system, and they are the priest, otherwise known as the spiritual and intellectual leader of the society. So they're the Brahmins. They're called Brahmins. And then the lowest, what are the top 7 Brahmin caste system? You have Vishvamitra, Jamadagni, Bhardwaja, Gautama, Atri, and the others. Who is Mosi? Let me Google Mosi. American fashion designer. We're talking about Mosi. This guy. Mosi is an American fashion designer who founded. Oh, you mean Modi? Okay, Modi. I think Modi is Brahmin. Yeah, Brahmin. They will. It's like natively, even until today. If you see somebody occupying high rank in Indian society, most of the time he's actually an upper caste system, because subconsciously Indian, they know very well who is who in India. So Indian between themselves, they know who is who, they know who's upper caste system. So they're not gonna allow, they divided the society, the Indian society is divided into that. The occupation, the work is even divided. But the government is doing effort in order to, I think right now they have like they have, in India, they have like the president who's just like a symbolic. So I think right now the lady who's like the president, she's coming from those lower caste systems. So they put her as a symbolic representation that, they're accepting those caste systems. But the Modi, the most influential person in India, without even asking, that he's coming from upper caste system. You can never become an influential person in India being the lowest caste system. I mean, maybe in the future, but not now. So yeah, guys, you need to know. What is the Sidi? I don't know. Sidi are the African who live in India. So they are Sidi are not part of the caste system, but they view as caste system, as the lowest caste system. And then there's Dalit, Indian caste system. Yeah, they're not because for me, in India, and also the caste system is associated with also the black people, because so like the city, you'll find them that they're a little bit lighter in the skin. I mean, with colonization, we also have to understand India. With colonization also help reinforce that, help reinforce the notion that people who are white supposed to be upper class system, because when the British came there, they were the whitest of all the white in India. And then the British were occupied. And the reason I think that colonization and lasted longer is because of part of it is because of the way the Indian mentality, which is like they already know that, or they have a upper caste system. They have people who are ranked. In a writing, in Gandhi writing, he was thinking, even in his writing, he did accept that there are supposed to be a classification of human, that the white supposed to be, he accepted that the white supposed to be the number one, but he didn't, and that maybe Indian supposed to be in the second class. Indians, for him, Indian supposed to be above the African or the black. So yeah, in India it's just like that. In India, I think if you watch that documentary or that movie about Dr. Ambedkar, you will understand what is going on. There's one time where I did a little bit of research on India, and I noticed yeah. So that movie. So India is similar to Black American society. Like just like the revolutionary in the Black American society, you have two people. You have two group of people in Black America. You have a Muslim guy led by Malcolm X, and then a Christian guy led by Martin Luther King, and both of them with different philosophy, and they're fighting a demon, who is like the white America or the white supremacists or the system that was oppressing them. In India, you have like a Hindu guys. Both of them were Hindu, but then again, Dr. Ambedkar converted into Buddhism. So you have a Hindu who, in the form of Gandhi. Actually, in India, you had like a three group, if you want to say it. You have a Hindu who's represented in Gandhi, and then you have the father of Pakistan, who's like the Muslim dude, who end up separating India into Pakistan and India, who was like a Muslim forces, a Hindu forces, and then within the Hindu you have like a caste force. You have like a Ambedkar and Gandhi. Ambedkar, both Ambedkar and Gandhi agree that the colonization is terrible, but they disagree that but Ambedkar was saying that if you want to abolish this colonization, the British colonization, we also have to abolish the caste system that exists within India. We also have to treat all Indian equally. That's what Ambedkar was like, was trying to push forward. Now, Gandhi was pushing back because Gandhi is very religious. He take that that religion very seriously. He want to push British out without abolishing, without denouncing or calling out the practices that exist within the Hindu tradition, Hindu religion. So this is the conflict that existed. Yeah. So Gandhi, and then you have Muslim. You have Muslim who see both of them as though like they are primitive. They're watching, they are animist. So Muslim, I forgot the name of that guy. The Pakistani, the leader of Pakistan, that the guy that led the revolution that that made Pakistan what it is today, that break India into India and Pakistan. That guy is like celebrated as the father of Pakistan. He, on the other hand, he's a Muslim. He was like, you guys are all practicing. You guys are. He see them as kafir. Kafir. Gandhi call you guys kafir. Kafir in Arabic is like the unbeliever. So Pakistan, that's how Pakistan was born. And then you have to watch the movie. You understand that the British, when the British realized that, okay, you know what, we lost. We cannot keep colonizing these people. British decided to give Pakistan their independence in order to punish Gandhi. So British also did it intentionally. British went ahead and said that, oh, you know what, we cannot leave these people behind. They are our responsibility. So British decided to give Pakistan their independence. But it was just to punish Indian, because Indian asked for independence from the British. I watched a lot of Indian politics. So Dalit are still there. Dalits are still there. They clean restroom. They do the dirtiest job in India. And they look black. Their color is they're similar. They look black. So that's how Indian associate every black person as a second-class citizen. Is there any Indian who is here? If there's any Indian, man, we're just talking, we're just reading history, man. That's what we're doing here. Or we're just reading, talking about Indian society. Yes, it is tough. So when black people started talking about Gandhi is racist, we need to boycott him. Yeah, for me, if you want to be successful in life, you don't need to take any person. There's no a person who is just clean and who's like, you know, like what people are trying to make Gandhi. He's not. He has his like mistake, his errors, but for his people though, he's a savior. For his Indian people, for a certain group of Indian, like, you know what I mean, the upper caste Indian and all the whole India, actually, he's a savior. Ambedkar on the other hand, he's a savior. He's the ruler. Like, you know, if you go to India, you know, Ambedkar represent like a certain philosophy. You know, for Indian are very hesitant, very resistant to talk about Dr. Ambedkar because he represents that resistance that is saying we need to abolish the practices that exist within the Hinduism. And I think part of the reason why Indian people, many Africans ask themselves why Indian are very reluctant. Indian who live in Africa, why are they very reluctant in marrying African? Because majority of Indian, when they go to Africa, they still adapt, they still practice those ways of thinking. And also like they still, majority of them still view African as though maybe they Dalit. They don't know where to put them in class system, but because of their color, because majority of Dalit people are dark in skin, so they just associate black people with that. So that's the reason, but that's part of the reason, even though it's not the whole reason, but it's part of the reason. The reason why Indian may be very reluctant into enter marrying with African in Africa, or even here in America. They would rather marry, like, you know, a white person, because for them, it's subconsciously, even though they don't know, for them, like, you know, the lighter you are, the higher in the caste system you're supposed to be. The higher your position in the caste system. That's the way. That's the reason why Indian would rather marry a European or white European than maybe a black person. Hopefully, my friend Dr. Shiva, Dr. Ashwarya is not around, man. I don't want you to be around and listen to what I'm saying, because it's gonna be tough for you, my friend. You will say, "Oh, what nonsense are you talking about today about India?" Organic solvent that helps separate protein from nucleic acid, phenol, gene protein compound. Afro Shega, what's up, my brother? How are you doing today? Oh, my friend Afro, sorry, man. I couldn't watch your stream, man. No problem. For the past few days, yes, I was actually absent. I wasn't around. I was working a lot, so you don't have to say sorry, my friend. Are you okay, man? I'm okay. Is everything all right? Yes, everything is all right, my friend. I'm just working a lot and reading shit, preparing. That's what I've been doing. What about you, man? You still in Addis Ababa? Work is fine, man. How about you? What do you do actually? Oh, you're a student. Okay. What do you study? What do you go to school for? Okay. When are you guys going back to school? Oh, real estate, man. You are a big person, man. Money, 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 money. You've been making a lot of money. Yes, yes. Are you going to work in a bank or what? Oh, you like to be on your. Oh man, that's. I like the independent. You're a very independent person. What time is it right now in Addis Ababa? Oh, so 11:17 p.m. Wow. So when are you sleeping, my brother? It is later. It is late here. Oh, it's late. Oh, man, I'm so sorry for disturbing your peace, man. You see, it is still early here. It is only 3:15, 3:18 p.m. here in Chicago. Hey, my friend, do you speak Amhari? Do you speak Amhari or no? Is it safe place? Yes, very safe. A lot of protests. People protesting right now. Pro-Palestinian protests. Oh, okay. Amhari. How many big language? How many languages? You know, are you Oromo? Are you from Oromo tribe? Or you from Habash tribe? Oromo and what's the other tribe? I shouldn't ask what if you're Oromo. Oh, okay. So you guys so it's very difficult, very sensitive. Okay. Wow, I didn't know that. Oh, there's a lot of conflict in your country, bro. I'm so sorry for what is happening. I forgot to say, oh, my friend, so sorry, man. Have a wonderful night. I hope you have a wonderful day. Yes, you do the same, man. Have a wonderful day, my friend. Welcome back, man. Welcome back, man. Huh? Oh, you were talking to your wife? You're talking to your wife, man. You missed your wife. Is she already in UK? Yeah, you need to listen to them, man. There's a lot of energy. Oh, they'll be here on Saturday. Okay, that's cool, man. How long are you going to stay in London, in England? Oh, it's very long-term position. Wow. So that means you have to take a citizen. You become a UK citizen. How long? How long do you have to? What are the conditions of becoming? How long do you have to stay in the UK before you become a citizen? Oh, you're permanent. Wow. Oh, That's it, man. Where were you working in South Africa? Which university? Pretoria University. Oh, in South Africa was with Think Tank, known as ASA. Think Tank. Wow. Think Tank is a university. Think. Let me Google that thing. Oh, okay. Think Tank. I think that's policy SG is a research institute platform. Think Tank is an organization that gathers a group of interdisciplinary scholars to perform research around particular policy issue or idea. Social policy, public policy, economic policy, political strategy. Hey, yeah. A group of experts brought together usually by a government. Oh, you're working for the government to develop ideas on a particular subject. That's deep. That's deep. Deep. How do you compare? How did you find like the city where you are with where with Pretoria? You used to live in Pretoria, right? How do you find that city compared to where you used to live? You find it, you like it better, worse? What is it? And it's a small house. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. In Europe have a small thing, man. They don't have a space. They have a lot of people. European countries are very small, man. Back in the days, I used to think that Europe is a big continent. But it seemed to me Europe is just like a two country in Africa. The whole Europe, maybe, if you combine Algeria, Libya, and plus Algeria, Libya, and Chad. So combine Algeria, Libya, Chad, and Niger. The four countries will be bigger than Europe. Those are desert countries. Algeria, Libya, Niger, and Algeria, Libya, Niger, and what else? Chad. Four of them is bigger than Europe. I'm not lying, my friend. Let me see Europe size. Europe is 3 million. How many? What is the size of Europe? Europe cover about 10.18 million kilometers square. It appears to be safer, but density is higher in Europe. Yeah. Area they cover an area, but Europe when they want to look big, they actually combine Turkey, all this Mediterranean, some part of Russia. But when it's politics, they run away. They say, oh no, we are not part of that. Turkish people are European. Yeah, the European whenever Europeans feel like accepting them, they're not European when Europeans feel like not. Like when it comes to when Europe is in trouble, they include Turkish. But European when Europe is not in trouble, they say Turkey is not part of Europe because they don't want to put them in European Union because they see them as Middle Eastern. And Turkish majority of the Turkish actually are immigrant from Southeast Asia or whatever, or Mongol. People of Mongol immigrated to Middle East, Mongolian Empire, and they brought the people there. Remember the burning of Baghdad Library, or Iraq. They invaded Iraq. They fought the Muslim, and then later on they become Muslim. They converted into Islam. So they invaded. Muslim were conquering, and then Mongolian came there and conquered Muslim. And the remnant of those Muslims who are conquering Muslim countries are the one we call Turkey. I think this is what I think. Let's add Congo. No, they intermix with people. There's at one point of time, people in the Middle East used to believe that, everybody in the world have a gene, have Mongolian gene. That's how they intermix it. Because those Asian, those Mongolian, when they came there, they intermixed. They created a mixture of people that you don't know, and those people actually mixed. Because majority of the people who are conquered during that days, when they find white women, they just love white women, so they started mixing with them. Remember, Turkey itself, it cleaned itself. Turkey itself, when you see some Turkish, you know that because they are European, because Turkey itself committed a lot of genocide during the Ottoman. They invaded and they captured a lot of concubines from East Europe, Romania, all of those countries. Turkey used to invade them and take their women now are Turkish. So that's the reason why you see Erdogan. You see him, he doesn't look like Egyptian, for instance. When you go to Egypt, majority of Egyptians are mixed with Turkeys. So in the Middle East, they say that every person on planet Earth has like a gene, even though it's not true. We African are not part of it. So we all they're saying that Mongol Empire mixed with everybody because they intermarried, they intermixed. I think the indigenous. I think back in the days before the Turkish, it used to be all Iraq. Even Iraq itself used to be Persian Empire. So Iran, the current day Iran, so it used to be Persian Empire. So even Turkmenistan, some of the Russian country, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, all of them speak Persian. Afghanistan, they speak Persian. And Turkey also used to be part of the Persian Empire. And Iraq also used to be part of Persian Empire. But Muslims came there and conquered Iran and converted the Persian into Islam. And the Muslim conquers. The Muslim colonization is in such a way that when they come there, they actually take over the country. So the language, the culture, the religion become all Muslim. So that's how Iraq was converted into Arab. Yeah, for me, I think the current day Turkey and the current day Iraq, all of it used to be part of the Persian Empire. But before Persian Empire, if you ask before Persian Empire, there used to be like black people over there too. It's not. I'm not Afrocentric, but it used to be like that. It used to be like that. It used to be, Iraq is most of this Middle Eastern is intermixed. Nobody is pure over there. They're mixed to the point that you don't even know. The Kurd people, the tribe that is called themselves Kurd, they're the one who are keeping their who are like when the Arab invaded that area, and also like Persian Empire also included a lot of tribe or the other people from that were not Persian, but because Persia is so strong, so they eat everybody, and some of them, even in Iran today, when you go there, there's some people who are not Persian who still have their language. But all of this country that you see in the Middle East, they intermixed. Their DNA is Jewish DNA, is Arabic DNA, is Persian, is Assyrian, is Kurdish, is everything, is Mongolian, everything is East European, is everybody. They mix to the point that you don't even know who is who. So Persian did it first. I mean, and then later on you have Rome. You have Arab, Mongol was before Rome, right? Mongol invasion of Iraq. Invasion of Iraq. Mongolian invasion of Iraq. The siege of Baghdad took place in early 1258. The historic capital of Abbasid Caliphate. The Abbasid Caliphate of Abbas. So Mongolian came and they did everything. I say before that it used to be like the first tribe that were there are actually black people. Even in Israel, current day Israel. See, the black people were the first people who were there, and then kingdoms are coming, and then Persian coming, eradicate the Jewish coming, eradicate Persian, and so forth and so on. And back in the days, people need to understand when right now when you say that in the Middle East or Mediterranean, it used to be black people. People see as though you're trying to, you're just Afrocentric, you're trying to promote Africa. No, back in the days, Middle East is just like it doesn't exist. It's an extension of Africa. There's no place, there's no social place. It's just like an extension of Africa. That for a political reason, they call it Middle East. So people used to move all over the world, man. There's no limit, there's no barrier. So Africans were all over the place. They used to be like African. And then, like I said, do you know how pharaohs, how Egyptians fall into, how the black Egyptian fall into become like white Egyptian? Do you know the story of that? We don't know. I forgot the name of that king. So this is my version of the things, but I'm just gonna try to like this is my analysis. This is my conclusion. This is my analysis after reading, like when I was in Egypt. I forgot the name of that king. Takarta. Oh, the Egyptian. Let me Google the name. Takarta, Egyptian pharaoh. Taharka. Let me talk to you about Taharka. Have you ever heard of Taharka? Taharka is an Egyptian pharaoh. He's a black Egyptian pharaoh. Okay? Let me show you Taharka. This is Taharka. Taharka is one of the pharaoh, but I think he's one of the last. I'm just gonna give you the example what happened. So, as a Christian, you understand. Yeah, this is before Christianity and Judaism. So Taharka ruled during the time of Abraham. So you see, the only Abrahamic, the only religion, Christianity, Judaism and Islam, they call themselves Abraham, going back to a person called Abraham. So Taharka was the king of Egypt during that time. He was the king of Egypt. He was the pharaoh of Egypt during the time when Abraham was still alive. And Taharka is a black king, as you can see. And Abraham was living in the current day Iraq. They call it Mesopotamia. He's from Mesopotamia. And you have to understand, the people from that area, from Mesopotamia, people in that area, most of them are white, are lighter skinned than people who are living close to Egypt. So Abraham was living in current day Iraq. Abraham, like all other people who are living during that time, they were practicing something called polytheism. Polytheism meaning that they have a God for everything. They have multiple gods. So like it's like a Greek what is the mythology. So everybody from Greece to Persia, majority of them, but except Persia, Persia have like polytheism, but they also have a notion, something like something that is like close to monotheism at that time. So Abraham, he was very poor. He was living with his parents. He was very poor, and he was practicing polytheism. And back in that day, remember, Egypt, a king is somebody who have also, back in the days, a king is somebody who have a spiritual and political power. That meaning that a king usually is also a pastor, so, like an imam. Yeah, this is before Islam, guys. This is before all the Judaism, even Judaism and Christianity. This is during the time of Abraham. So back in the day, a king, when you say you're a king, you also like the spiritual leader of that community. You're also the spiritual leader of that community, meaning that you're a pastor or maybe an imam. But so Abraham and his family, they were practicing polytheism, and it was very desert, like it's very poverty, he's very, very, very poor. The guy by the name of Abraham. What Abraham did, just suspend your what the religious people are telling you. I'm just telling you the version that what I read. So what Abraham did, Abraham started a trip. He decided to do it, to explore the region. And during he actually, because he was exploring the region, some people believe that he intentionally decided to go to Egypt because he know the king, because he wanted to do what he did in Egypt. But some people say that he just it's just poverty. The region was just very dry. It's just a desert. So he decided to move around and to look for opportunity somewhere. So during his trip, he actually he was traveling with with more than like a lot of white women, so a lot of concubine, white ladies. He was traveling in his trip, and he traveled, and some historians say he traveled from Iraq. He went to current day Saudi Arabia, and then came to the what is it, Palestine and Israel, and then came finally he reached Egypt, because Egypt used to be like the biggest, what is it, the most advanced country during that time. So his intention was to reach Egypt. So he reached Egypt. He came in Egypt. That's how you know also Egyptian people, the majority of people who are in Egypt actually are black back in the days. But Abraham was actually a fair, he is actually like a light skin. He's like a white person, from the Mediterranean people. So he came to Egypt with white women, with concubine, white women. And that king, Taharka, the king at the time his name is Taharka. Taharka is a black guy, and Taharka, he has his concubine who are white. Abraham came to Egypt, and he realized he wanted to get close to the ruling class of Egypt. And he came with his concubine, so he decided to offer his concubine, the ladies, the white women, to that king. And that king, is white, something that you never had before. So for him, in order to get close to Taharka and to get a little bit of rewarded by being close to Taharka, he offered his concubine, the ladies that he was going around with, because they're different. This is the first time Taharka is seeing, somebody with different skin tone, and they have their hair that is long hair, different than the African hair that he used to see. That king is fascinated, by those ladies, and that king accepted, and Abraham became close to the Pharaoh of Egypt by the name of Taharka. And Taharka actually took those concubines. He was doing his business. Those white women that came to Egypt. So that's the first infiltration. That's the infiltration that started happening in Egypt, Black Egypt. So you have people who are different, and that's the first white treatment. So you have Abraham, who is like a white skin, who's coming to a country who majority, even the king, is black, and he's using his skin tone because he's different. They're seeing him as though he's beautiful. So he's using that skin tone with the lady that he come in order to get close to the king, to the royal, to the people who are speaking. And so in this way, for me, when I read it, is that the infiltration, the falling of Egypt, is part of it is because the ruling class is actually accepting people who they never seen before. So white women. Part of it is the fascination of white women. So Taharka was fascinated by those ladies, and he accepted those ladies, and he started including all of the people who are coming light skin. They start getting higher, higher position in his kingdom. What Abraham did, this is guy, forget about the religion. This is what happened. So Abraham got close to the king, and Abraham actually in the true history, if you dig deep, you'll find that Abraham is known to be like a current day prostitute. So he's known to be like the guy who was selling women. He has like a lot of women, white women, that he was taking them to kings and queens. And actually he got close to the king of Egypt, who's the black king, Taharka, because of those white women. So that's the thing. And then Abraham got rewarded by giving the king those ladies. And when Abraham decided to go back to his country, long before Taharka, there's a pharaoh. I think he was Amenhotep the fourth, or Amenhotep the fourth, something like that. Before Taharka, that pharaoh created a religion. In Egypt they had a religion that is called Amun-Ra. Back in the days, like Amun-Ra, Amun, and then Ra. I think Amun supposed to be the sun, and then Ra is the god of all the goddess. So there's a pharaoh. Egypt also used to be like a polytheistic society, just like back in the days. Even during the Taharka area, they converted back to polytheism. But before the coming of Abraham, before Taharka, there's one pharaoh who his name, I think, is Amenhotep the fourth. he created a new religion. He was the first person to come up with something called monotheism, meaning that there's only one God and I'm the representation. So like the person, if you see a human being on planet Earth, that human being is representation, is the representation of that God. Like the notion of messenger, prophet and messenger. Prophet and messenger are representation of that one God. That's monotheism. So Amenhotep the first, I guess, if I'm not mistaken, I read it long time ago when I was in Egypt. Amenhotep the first was the first guy who introduced monotheism on planet. Introduced monotheism in the Middle East. Maybe there's some other people we don't know, but in the Middle East, it's not Moses, it's not Abraham. So Amenhotep was the first guy who said that I'm the representative of God. So I'm the prophet, I'm the messenger of the God. There's only one God. And the reason why he said it is because during his ruling, the Egypt kingdom, the Egypt empire was actually fracturing. Like I told you back in the days, the king is also the spiritual leader of the people. So Egypt, during his ruling, he realized, he's a smart person, he realized that there were a lot of priests in Egypt, in the current day Egypt. And all of those priests, they have their followers, and they are practicing because it's polytheistic. That meaning that every priest they have their follower, and they're practicing a certain religion, and they have their own God. And Pharaoh himself, he has his follower, is practicing a certain religion. So Pharaoh, Amenhotep the first, he analyzed that, he realized that since the king is also the spiritual leader, in order for him to unite the whole Egypt, he needed to actually destroy all the religion, all the polytheistic religion that was around Egypt, and then declare himself as the only God on planet, as the only representative of God. He said that all of your God, all of the God that you claim exist, they're false God. There's only one God, and that God said me as Amenhotep, as the Pharaoh of Egypt, I'm his representative, meaning that if you guys want to take your advice about life, about spirituality, you need to just focus on me. And he did that with the intention to unify the whole Egypt, because he realized that by living polytheistic concept in Egypt, then Egypt will become de facto, like every priest will have their own group people and teaching them certain group of religion. So that's the reason why monotheism was born. So if an Egyptian pharaoh created that, and he wanted Egyptians to reject what they were practicing back in the day and to accept a new religion. Majority of those Egyptians, even the ruling class, the elite didn't accept a new religion. I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful, my friend. I'm just today I decided to attack Son of Soweto and tell him what happened. Go back to the history of Egypt. So I wanted to connect something. So the first person to come up with monotheism was long before Abraham came to Egypt. Was a guy, I think he's Amenhotep the fourth. He's the one who created that notion of there's one God and I'm the representative of that God on earth. But the people around him, even the elite, the ruling class in Egypt, didn't accept that notion. And so they did a coup. He was killed, I think. Many people say he died like very young. I think he was 17 or 19. Some people say he was like young. He died very young. And they assassinated him. When they assassinated him, when they killed him, his religion disappeared. His religion was forbidden. There's only one God, and that religion, that monotheistic religion, was kicked out of the mainstream in Egypt. So there are few people, just like Christianity. When Christianity came and it was forbidden, few Christians were practicing. They were hiding and practicing. So that's what happened with monotheistic that was created by a pharaoh. The elite of Egyptian elite went back to practicing their own religion, and they rejected the new religion that was created in Egypt. And then there's few people that were hiding and practicing. They were in the suburb, the edges of Egypt. They were practicing and hiding and practicing that religion. Now, let's move to Abraham, to the time of Abraham. When Abraham came to Egypt, and he met Taharka, and he gave Taharka the concubine, the white woman that he gave Taharka. And Taharka awarded him. And before Abraham went back to Mesopotamia, Iraq, the current day Iraq, and Canaan, So before Abraham went back to Mesopotamia, he came in contact with people who are practicing the monotheistic religion, the monotheistic religion that was created by Amenhotep. Those people who are hiding, Abraham was able to touch. Until that time, Abraham was coming from a polytheistic background. Everything that he knew was just like having multiple gods. But in Egypt was his first time of meeting a group of people that was practicing a religion that is actually polytheistic, that is monotheistic. Abraham took that notion of monotheistic concept, he took it and he learned about it, and then he went back to current day Mesopotamia, which is Iraq. Oh, the current day Iraq, I mean Mesopotamia, the current day Iraq. When he went back to Iraq, he decided that he decided to attack. So he wanted to, renaissance. He wanted to reintroduce a new concept, which is a monotheistic concept. He started attacking his family, his parents, everybody that was practicing polytheistic religion, that were practicing. He told them that actually you are the city in Samaria. Okay. So Abraham went back to Iraq. He started attacking the people who are practicing polytheistic religion. He told them that he copied exactly what the Pharaoh that was assassinated long before Abraham came to existence. He told them that, guys, there's only one God and I'm the messenger of that God. So the notion of purpose. This is the birth of Abrahamic religion. So when they say Abrahamic religion, they mean Christianity, Judaism, they all are going back. So like all of them are going back to Abraham. Abraham is the first person that guided him. And Abraham got that concept from Egypt. So he went back to his country and he started telling people that, guys, everything that you guys are doing is actually wrong. The only thing, there's no multiple God. There's no. I'm in direct contact with that God. I'm the prophet. So the notion of prophet came with Abraham. That's that's how monotheism was born, and that's how Abraham adapted monotheism. But I'm saying that to say all of that to say that I feel like if you read a little bit about Abraham, you will understand when the time and the reason why actually the black Egyptian Pharaoh fall. Part of it is they were infiltrated just by concubine. You see what Abraham did when he came to Egypt. He came with a concubine that are white skin, and Taharka never saw that kind of lady with long hair and all of that, and that's how he was able to be close to the ruling class of Egypt. And even later on, everybody that was white, when they were coming to Egypt, they were actually given a privilege because of their skin. And later on, they did their coup. And even the history of Moses and Pharaoh, that is the story of Moses and Pharaoh and Moses going back to is a coup. It's an attempt coup. That's what you need to know. It's not what the biblical things or the religious people are telling you that Moses is trying to save his people. No. It's an attempt coup. These are the people who came there, the immigrant who came there. They attempted to reverse the king at the time, the Pharaoh at the time, and they fell. And the Pharaoh actually, they were very peaceful, and the Pharaoh decided to kick them, all of them, back to their country. And the Pharaoh didn't try to kill them. He could have done that, but he didn't kill them. He just asked them to evacuate, to go back to where they came from. And when Moses was going back again, he went, because Moses is a literate person. He copied the Pharaoh's scripture, and he copied a lot of things, and then part of it is Ten Commandments, and he came back and gave it to his people. So all monotheistic religions were born in the best place is actually Egypt. Season, yes, I'm ready for the NFL. When is it gonna happen? When is the first match? Hope everything's good. Everything's good. Amun Ra. Yeah. I'm ready, man. Who are you? Who are you supporting, my friend? What is your team? What is your team, my friend? No, I am, for me, I like Raven, Raven. or beginning of September. Okay, we still have 1 week to go. Dallas Cowboys also die-hard fan 49er. Oh, 40. Okay, okay. I'm a big fan of Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson. I'm a big fan of Lamar Jackson. Lamar is top 5 quarterback. Yeah, hello. Thank you very much. Yeah. Hello, is you enjoy American football or world football? American. I mean, right now, I don't even have time to watch any game. I just watch the highlights. I don't have enough time to sit down and watch the whole thing. Doctor Who, what and where? How is OKC, Oklahoma? Oklahoma City Thunder. That's the only basketball team. I used to be a big fan of Oklahoma City. The Thunder. I used to be a big fan of them. You know, when Kevin Durant used to play for them, and they used to have Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Westbrook. Those were the days. The Space Monkey, welcome back, man. Long time. I'm hoping Baltimore, Buffalo, Texans, yeah, every time they, even last year, I think like Baltimore was the best team until the playoff. Until the worst match they played during the whole season was their match again the Chiefs in the knockout stage. When it mattered the most, they couldn't do the job. They were panicking. They were panicking in front of Chiefs. That's what happened. We're gonna be a strong team in the next season. We got Alex Caruso. Who is Alex Caruso? How good is he? Alex Caruso is used to play for the Lakers, right? Los Angeles Lakers. He used to play for LA. I mean LA. Chiefs get it easy since the referee are the unofficial teammate. Oh man, Chiefs are gonna be tough. Yeah, I think last year the best team was actually the Ravens. Baltimore Ravens were the best team. They were like 14, I think 15-1 or something like that. 15-1 before their match against 15 something like that. They were beating everybody, including Chiefs. They were beating everybody and they were better than everybody. And then the last day, the knockout stage, when it mattered the most, they just came there and they couldn't score anything. They couldn't play the way they used to play. They panicked. They panicked and allowed the Chiefs to do what the Chiefs did. Yeah. It's not just like I think it's not just one player. It's just like the policy around. It's just a team. Just as a whole team, as a city. The energy has to be right. You know what I mean? The energy has to be right. Not just one player. A player can, a player become big if he come in a vibe, in an environment whereby the energy is just the winning. People around that team believe that the team is supposed to win. But when you come to it doesn't matter how good you are. You come to a team where the vibe, the energy is not right. You're not going to be able to be, to be that big team. So you have to believe in. And right now, I think Chief and their fan and everybody around the Chief and even their enemy do believe that they are the people have like people think that they are tough to beat. And once you are in that position, then everything become good. You know what I mean? Like once people believe that everything is going your way, like the referee, everybody's going your way, then you are in a position to win big time. Yeah, it's not about Lamar. Lamar Jackson is the MVP for me. He's the best player even right now. But like I said, it's just also you have to understand, like it's just things happen, man. Things happen for a reason. But Chief wasn't the best team, right? Last year, Chief wasn't the best team. They were struggling until that playing what is it? The playoff season. They were struggling, and then they managed to win. The cicadas are loud where you are. I am just in this cicadas are just enjoying themselves. Funny thing is that you won't see them. You don't even know where they are, but you can hear them. They know how to hide and just make noise. Thank you for this thumbs up. Right now, the Lions. Anyone support Lion here? The Lion, the Michigan team. Woo. 3 hours, 4 hours. Can finally get it done. It's gonna be a tough one. Okay. The Lions are only original NFL team not to be in the Super Bowl. Really? I didn't know that. And the agents support various applications. Oh my God. With my headphone on, I cannot even hear this noise. When I remove my headphone, man, it is crazy out here. The cicadas are driving people crazy. What does it mean when they start crying like that? They're feeling something. There's a negative energy, something that is making them cry or scream. Have you seen the new kickoff rule in his style? No, I didn't see it. What is it? The man in the wheelchair has interesting story. Oh, do you remember him? Man on the wheelchair. Do you remember him coming here asking for money? Luckily today he didn't come, but usually before he passed, whenever he see me, he's like, hey, please give me something. You give until you have nothing to give. So nowadays, when he see me sitting, he always come and he's like, I'm like, bro, I don't have anything, man. I don't have anything to give today. And so he stopped coming. Mr. City, bro, Barcelona will be in the grave if the management goes the way it is, because our management is the worst in the world. Really? What is happening in Barcelona, man? It's been a while. I stopped following Barcelona. What is happening there? Kazakhstan. Oh man, I forgot, man. I forgot. You know me. It's very difficult for me to keep up with people, man. I need to text her or send her something. It's been a while I didn't talk to her. There's another one, another Congolese. I don't think you were here. Another Congolese that came and talked to us. She also got my number before I traveled to India. She was calling me every day, but I told her that, okay, I'm traveling right now. When I come back, I will call you. I never call her. Oh, we give away. Okay, so Gundogan, you think Gundogan, what is happening to Gundogan right now? Is he good or is not good with Barcelona? I think the Barcelona fans are expecting him to perform just like Xavi or Iniesta, but he is not. Gundogan is not Xavi or Iniesta. I gotta go. Always love the channel and watching sport. All right, thank you, my friend. Thank you for saying something, for coming. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi and all of that beautiful thing. Oh, okay. He was the best player last season, but because he said the truth about how our team play, the management want him out. Bro, what happened? What happened? What is it? Is he fighting? I thought like you guys have a new management. Hello. Hi. I thought like you guys have a new management. You have the German coach. The principal relied on a bit of game How our players weren't playing good enough, which is the one because so he said that the players were not good. Player weren't playing good. Man, that's crazy. Wow. It is very difficult, man. I mean, Gundogan, Gundogan is a good player. He's coming from Manchester City, where they have enough resources, a lot of players. You know, he's coming to Barcelona, where there's a limited. Barcelona is struggling right now, so. Amplification, my friend. Ah.
guess yeah, I guess so. I didn't can someone. Oh, it's here. This one.
Yeah.
So I just put like an old ticket.
Sheraton ima onaj jake buildinge. Sve je na koncu ovi Hrvati. A kasnije ima
Press for the Council of Ireland is the biggest corporation of something into TNO temple Wow, that's a very new information, guys. Right. Basic of Enlightening. Guys, it was nice talking to you. I think I need to go get me some food to eat. I need me some food, guys. So, don't mind. All right, guys, I gotta go.